Welcome to the demo of Stingray Traffic Manager deployment in Amazon AWS Cloud. So let's start with the prerequisites for deploying Stingray in Amazon AWS Cloud. First thing is you need to have an account in AWS Cloud, and second is you need to install EC2 API tools in order to access AWS Cloud. There are two deployment options for deploying Stingray in AWS Cloud, one with one-click launch and second with EC2 console. So the first thing one would do is go to aws.amazon.com/marketplace website and search for Stingray. And select the Stingray Traffic Manager that you wish to deploy in Amazon Cloud. And currently, as you see, the EC2 type instances supported for Stingray are starting from M1 large type. And the version that is currently supported is 9.0R2, but in this video I'm showing 9.0R1. Next is you would log into your EC2 console. Once you log in or sign in, now you can make a choice or selection of which EC2 instance type you want to deploy the Stingray on, and also the firewall settings and the key pairs that you can use. So here if you see, there are two tabs, one for one-click launch and second for launch with EC2 console. So I'm going to launch with EC2 console, and you can, first thing is you need to accept the terms by clicking on the button. Once you do that, you can deploy, as you see, you can deploy it on different regions, US East, West, and Europe and Asia. And as you notice, you also need to have specific connection settings in order to access Stingray. So I'm going to deploy it in US West California region using EC2 console. So I'll click on continue, and I will select the instance type as M1 large. I'm going to keep everything default, and then I can choose whichever key pairs I want to use for this instance in order to access it remotely. I will select click on launch, and now the instance is being spun up on US West region. So once I close this and click on the instances on the US West, I should see my instance that I just deployed coming up, and I can name it whatever name I want to give. So here I will try to identify it by STM AMI. So I'll save it. Once the machine is deployed, it will get an automatic DNS name from Amazon. So that is the FQDN that you would use to access Stingray, and you can map that to your DNS, whatever user-friendly names if you wish to. So once I give that, I have to now get the password for EC2 instance. So keep in mind that one of the prerequisites was to have EC2 APIs installed. So I've installed it on my machine, and once I run that command, I get the password that was generated when Stingray was deployed. So I will use that password to first time log in, and then afterwards I can change the password. So I will copy the password that was auto-generated, and then I will click on next. I will accept the license agreement, and I'll leave it. I'm not installing clusters, but if I wish to, I would have used those keys. Now I have an option to change the password. So I will change the admin password for the Stingray instance that is deployed, and click finish. Now Stingray is running with the new password, so I will log in. So there you go. So Stingray Traffic Manager virtual appliance is deployed in Amazon and ready to be configured with nodes on the back end to be load balanced.